Welcome to our presentation as we dive into present. Let's take a small drive through the redwood trees that are located in Big Basin County Park, where our crew from projects currently is working at this moment. We will be talking about how climate change continues to affect California's native trees. Here is an image that was collected from our field day at Valley Water. We can drastically see the difference from 2021 to 2024, although the reservoir does have a greater amount of water compared to back in 2021. California is still not considered drought-free, thus showing how such an impact climate change has affected not only our native species but many things around us that we depend on a daily basis. On our field day to UC Santa Cruz, we were truly amazed to see how beautiful the redwood trees are here. Compared to us, they look like huge giants. Based on my height, Mayra, it would take around 64 of me to be as tall as a redwood. That sure is a large amount. During our field day to the Oakland Zoo, the green area shows an estimated coast redwood forest before the gold rush. The red area shows current coast redwood forest. Climate change is not the only one to blame, but we have also caused a negative impact. Habitat modification, destruction, and loss of ecosystem. Climate change adversely affects plant and wildlife habitat and the ability of the state's varied ecosystems to provide water supplies, human well-being. Climate in much of California is predicted to become warmer and drier as a result of global accumulation of greenhouse gases. With rising temperatures, the coast redwoods may have less coastal fog, and the giant sequoias face reductions in snowpack and earlier annual snowmelt, which is a critical source of water. California redwoods will definitely be affected by climate change. Although climate changes has a high risk to cause forest fires. Like water and sun, fire plays a natural role in the forests of California. It is interesting to know that redwoods are resistant to insects and redwoods as well as fires due to how they're high tannin. The fires help release nutrients in the soil, which helps promote species diversity and reduces accumulation of flammable vegetation. Oak trees have very thick bark that is resistant to heat cambium cell layer. The great trees also shade the water, keeping them cool, and redwoods fall into streams, creating calm, deep pools where fish take refuge from predators and fast currents. In turn, salmon supply redwoods and other plants with nutrients from their bodies after they spawn and die in their native streams. Cumulative impacts of our changing climate, extreme weather events, and human activities can put salmon at risk. These environmental changes affect Pacific salmon at every stage of their life cycle, particularly during critical reproduction and early development periods, when they rely on freshwater habitats. Climate change causes alterations on plant life stages such as leaf emergence or flowering period, which may hinder survival and reproduction. Native can lose resiliency due to climate change-induced stressors. This is making them more vulnerable to invasive insect pests such as Asian longhorn beetles, emerald ash borer, brown marmot's red stink bug, spotted lanternfly, and Asian citrus psyllid. Warmer winters, in contrast, meant higher numbers of deer. Because climate change is expected to reduce winter severity, the researchers predict that deer will push farther north as less severe winters make the habitat there more appealing. Coho and Chinook are two subspecies of Pacific salmon that have been struggling with declining populations. Throughout California, including the rivers and streams in the northern redwood forests, they are listed as threatened under the federal and state ESA. Butterflies face a wide range of threats, including habitat loss, climate change, disease, pesticides, and invasive plants. Thank you for watching.